Yo, what's going on, guys? FlipZ here, and we're back again with another NBA 2K20 video. And today we're bringing in the advanced dribble tutorial. I said I wasn't to drop this on Twitter, so here it is. We're going to be learning a couple of combos. We're going to use 4 combos in the game. We're going to mix it up, give you guys a good advanced little dribble tutorial for you to come into 2K20 coming clean for the full game. Now I'm not releasing any of the glitchy stuff yet because I'm gonna hold back and wait till we get our own SIGs and get the full game, and then I'll break down and then give you guys everything you need. So hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this clip. Let's get on to the video. Alright guys, so first things first, what you want to do is load up 2K20, obviously, and once you get to load up to 2K20, the first thing you want to do is go into your 2KU to be able to practice your dribbling. Now, the reason why I'm addressing this is because a couple of people are probably wondering, asking questions what to do. So once you come into the 2KU, I went quickly to adjust my camera because I don't like the height of my camera. I literally have my own preferences the way I have my camera. So if you guys want to do that, you do that. But anyways, straight into it. If you press the touchpad, you'll get dribbling, and once you click on dribbling, you'll have Stephen Curry for dribbling. Now, if you also press touchpad, you can use Fred VanVleet. Go into the pick and roll, you can get Fred VanVleet, but that highly recommend going into the once pressing touchpad and going into the full scrimmage to get Fred VanVleet, so you can have all full court advantage and use up as much space as possible, and you can combo up, do whatever you want, have fun with it, you know, just sit there and practice and all that good stuff. So I'm only addressing this just because I know people are probably going to ask, how did they get there? A lot of people have been asking, how did they get there? And I've obviously been in the comment section responding to everybody that needs the help. So yeah, also a few tips. If you're using Fred VanVleet and you cannot speed boost, now this does happen to a lot of people, as you can see right there. I always press options to make sure that I'll be able to speed boost, but I most likely press touchpad and then press and then exit out of the touchpad menu. And then you'll get your momentum and speed boosting and stuff like that back. So if you guys needed that out of the way, there goes that. So if you weren't speed boosting before, that's basically why. That's exactly why you were not speed boosting before. Just press touchpad or just press options, and you can automatically start speed boosting with Fred VanVleet and take advantage of the SIGs. Anyways, onto the dribble tutorial. So now in the first dribble tutorial, we'll be figuring out using 4 combos. We'll be using these 4 combos and teaching you guys how to create them all into one combo. So first combo we're going to be learning into is the proper escape, and the second combo coming in with it is the momentum behind the back. The next set of combos are the momentum spin or spins in general, and the whoopty combo, one of my favorite combos in the game. Now, first things first we're going to learn is the proper escape. For our second move, momentum behind the back. Third move, momentum spins. And for the fourth, the whoopty combo. These moves will all be included into one. So just like our previous dribble tutorials have been back in 2K19, we're going to be showing you every single step of the move and taking every single step of the move and using it and creating it all into one giant combo. Now, I know this helps a lot with other people, and for the people that are at my level of dribbling, I understand, okay, I get it, it's not that advanced, it's not that glitchy, but let's save the glitchy stuff for the full game so we can be able to go at maximum potential. That's exactly why I'm dropping this video instead of a glitchy video, because with this video, at least you can come in with something in mind and use these small assets and moves and include them into the full game and make them even more glitchy. That's what I always think of. Always go with the small stuff first and then work your way towards the big stuff, because you can use the small stuff to make it a big move in a way, if you understand what I'm saying. So with this dribble tutorial in mind, we're going to be learning those 4 moves, and it's pretty simple, pretty easy. I'll have the controller cam as soon as I start up with the first move, which is the proper escape. Also, to get a little bit more of an explanation of the proper escape. Proper escape is basically one of the escapes from 19 where you could just hold R2 and flick down on the right stick. That was back in 19, so please don't get that confused. With that in mind, that proper escape can help a lot, and if we get any other SIGs, we could probably find Pro 3's escape. So let's get right into the tutorial. Alright guys, so learning proper escape. Before coming into proper escape, definitely recommend watching my dribbling guide to learn the basics if you do not know how to momentum. So I'll break down momentum in a brief, quick way, in order to momentum, to not get this sham god stop, you must hold the direction at all costs. It's not about flicking the left stick anymore. It's about holding that direction. Now, you don't have to hold that direction, like at a very long, you don't have to hold the direction very long with the left stick, basically. Sorry about that. But all you have to do is just hold it for a little bit longer than you normally would back in 19. And you'll definitely get the animation. That's how to keep your momentum consistent. Your momentum crossover will definitely be consistent. I definitely recommend go watching my guide to learning my dribbling guide to learn the basics. So on to the proper escape. Now you can call it proper escape, but you can also call it like size up escape, basically, because it is a part of the size up package. Back in 19, it was just an escape. Now that we have a different other names for escape, it's always behind the back escape. But as you can see here, that's a prime example of a mistake. You'll definitely know you're making a mistake if you're doing the regular behind the back escape. Now, to properly do the escape, always start off with a momentum. Now, on this frame window, you can see I instantly tap L2 while holding my direction after my momentum. With that in mind, I'll be in a hesitation frame window. Now, with this hesitation frame window, that's when I instantly start to notice that while R2 is being held, I flick the right stick down in order to get the proper escape. Now, I'll repeat myself one more time again just to let you guys know. Here it is in full speed. While doing a momentum crossover, holding that same direction, tapping L2 will allow me to get a hesitation. Within that hesitation frame window, what I mean by the frame window is that within that second I hit that hesitation, that's when I instantly realize that while holding R2, I'll flick the right stick down in order to get the proper escape. Now, if you guys ever need help, always feel free to be in the comment section. I'm always here to help you guys. Definitely want to make you guys better dribblers, and that's the main focus. That is the job. So on to the next move. Alright, when it comes to momentum behind the back, the first thing you want to do is throw your momentum. Now, right after your momentum, within this momentum right here, while sending the direction to the right side, what I like to do and what I highly recommend doing is, as you can see, I started the ball with the left hand, momentum to the right, sending my direction to the top right, as you can see, with the left stick. So from top right, what I like to do is a little curve or a little rotation, or just do an instant switch. So left stick goes from top right to top left, and for vice versa, top left to top right. Now, so with that in mind, once I go top right and then instantly do a little curve or rotation or whatever you want to call it, I go top left and throw it behind the back. A super simple move. It's really not that hard to do. And you know, once you get the hang of it, it'll just all start coming like second nature. Now, I ended off with a little spin back to a between the leg stops. So when it comes to momentum behind the back, it's a very simple move. I highly recommend using this move after a reset. So what I mean by a reset is that if you ever do a long spin into a hesitation, or a long spin into a L2 tap or a L2 hesitation, it's best to create that space, move backwards. And once you create that space and moving backwards, having no separation, that's when I would use a momentum behind the back. I've also explained this last year on 19. It helps so much. I've done it in so many clips. If you see my recent video, I use it a lot, and it's super helpful. So that's why I highly recommend you guys using this move. Like I said, it'll get fluent to you. It'll be like second nature, trust me. So doing the momentum behind the back is just instantly switching direction right after your momentum. Basically, if you break down the science to it, it's not that hard at all. If you need any help, like I said, feel free to be in the comment section. I'm always here to help. And yeah, on to the next move. Alright guys, so momentum spin, super easy move, and super easy to break down. Now when it comes to momentum spin, after your momentum, you want to keep that same direction. While keeping that same direction, do a spin. Now to do a spin in clock terms, if we're talking about clock terms here, from starting the ball from the left hand and doing a momentum, so it goes to the right hand. As soon as it goes to the right hand, if we're doing it in clock terms with the right stick, spinning from 3, I'd say about to 4 to 5, you can get, that's exactly how you get the spin. So from 3, rotate from 3 to 5, if we're talking about in clock terms. Now, if you want a more of explanation with the right stick in a way, starting from the top right, so starting from the top right with the right stick, right, so right after your momentum, starting from the top right with your right stick, rotate it from a circular motion right into the bottom right. So from top right to bottom right. Same thing goes for if we were to do it the other way around. So if we were to start with the right hand, momentum, ball switches to the left hand now after the momentum crossover, and while holding that same direction, you know, from top right stick goes from top left and rotated onto top bottom left. Sorry, not top left, bottom left. So I'm gonna just repeat it. So yeah, hopefully you get that in mind. I'm gonna just repeat that one more time, by the way. From top right, rotated to bottom right after the momentum, and then you do a spin. Same thing for in reverse. If we were to go from left side, we would do it from top left to rotate it to bottom left in order to get the spin. Super easy move. And I know for everybody else that's probably watching, like, Flips, I already know how to do this. Yes, I get it that you already know how to do this, but there are still people out there that do not know how to momentum spin, and that's what I'm here for. Now, within that in mind, we're just putting the basics of spinning into the game. So when it comes to just using the spin move in your arsenal, it can be used in so many prep flow ways you don't even imagine. Just as you can see from the beginning of this video, these spins are, you know, I'm literally breaking the game, instantly changing directions just by messing around with the game. And that's why the basic guide is there. Really using my basic guide and then trying to move on to advanced, that's the best way possible, moving from one move to the other. So coming from the beginning and working your way up. That's what this tutorial is here for. So this is the best way to work your way up, and definitely having these moves in your arsenal coming into the beginning of the game is September 6th when the full game drops. This is 100% going to help you. I guarantee it, because coming into the game, that's when we have our own SIGs, finally have our created players, our own badges, and you can test it to the maximum, and you can just study on the my court constantly and keep practicing and just getting better, and then you can take yourself to the park and become a dribble god, as people like to say. So enough of me ranting. I keep stuttering. This thing is getting me annoyed, but on to the next move. Alright, so when it comes to the woofty combo, you want to learn how to woofty, so that's where my basic dribbling guide comes into place. Now, I'll just put it in slow motion for you guys to see the inputs. Doing woofty super easy. While standing still, hold R2, flick the right stick down, doing it behind the back. That's what you want to do. And then right after you flick the right stick down, hold the left stick towards the direction of the ball hand. So, ball's in the right hand, left stick goes to the right. Ball's in the left hand, left stick goes to the left. Simple as that. So it's not that hard at all. Now on to the woofty combo. Now when it comes to the woofty combo, as you can see, I do the implementation of a woofty now with the woofty in mind. This is where it's similar to the momentum behind the back. What I mean by is the left stick input. So I throw it to the left and I do a little rotation or a curve to the opposite direction to send myself to a sideways direction to the opposite side. Instead of going left, I went right. Now that's why I throw in the crossover behind the back. The reason we throw in the crossover behind the back is because the crossover behind the back is going to launch us more towards that direction and keeping us at a sideways angle. Keeping that sideways angle gives us the opportunity to get a blow by, not a blow by animation, but opportunity of a blow by adding on a double crossover, because the double crossover is going to give us an acceleration, throwing us towards the basket. So I literally just explained the science to that to that whole combo. So doing the woofty, right, with the woofty in mind. After throwing the woofty, you want to start changing direction from the left stick. So I had the ball in that clip. I had the ball in the left hand, so I did the woofty. Right after I did the woofty, that's where I instantly start to change direction. Right after the woofty, from left to right. So I start going right, add a crossover behind the back, and right after the crossover behind the back is when I hit it with a double crossover to give me more of a launch towards the rim. This move is 100% deadly. I've used it in 19. We've all seen it in 19. And just to top it all off, I witnessed greatness before the movie even came out as a tutorial. So that's pretty much it. This combo is 100% definitely going to be used within 2K20. Well, for me, I'm definitely going to use it. So hope you guys enjoyed this combo, because this combo is 100% going to help. I guarantee it. Unless the person reads it, you want to make sure not to be predictable and abuse the move over and over and over again. So yeah, make sure you don't. So when it comes to these moves, don't abuse them as much. Like, use them, yes, take advantage of them, yes, but don't be predictable. That's the point of me giving you these combos. Small things, use the small things and mix them up a little bit. Go in a whole different direction. Go from, I gave you a list of 1, 2, 3, and 4 in order. So change the order. Go from 4, 3, 1, 2, or 1, 4, 3, 2. Who knows? Who knows how it could be possible? But on the other note, hopefully y'all get the idea. Really start being. This is where I tell you just to be unpredictable with all these moves. Like, use these moves, but just be unpredictable. Anyways, guys, onto the full all-in-one combo. Alright, y'all, so here's for the all-in-one combo, man. I hope this helped so much. Just know your combo is going to look clean. I promise y'all, the fire. I gave y'all the advanced dribble tutorial. Here it is. You know I was gonna bring it. I will bring the heat. I got you guys. So also want to explain that this is a prime example of me messing up, because you can get this mess up as well. So getting the proper escape, it's hard in a way. Like I said, animations come at a random. To be honest, some animations can come to a random at some time and point. And you know, you can mess up. It's all good, bro. We're not perfect. Like I said, I'm not perfect either. I mess up on a lot of combos myself. But here's the full combo: momentum, L2 hesitation, into the proper escape, into a momentum behind the back. This is where this long spin comes in. That's why I taught you guys a spin between the leg stop to a whoopty, and then a crossover behind the back, sending me in a sideways direction to the double crossover. The beauty. I bricked this shot. I don't know how I got a super bounce back. I don't know. Here's the move in full speed. Hope y'all enjoyed. Man, I told you I was going to bring that fire, and I always bring that fire. But listen, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope you guys get my explanation. I hope you guys like really understand that not just the work I put into the videos, but just just giving you guys the details and explaining that, listen, this is how we're gonna approach things. Because I always approach things I always look at the logical way to approach these things when it comes to giving you guys tutorials and stuff like that. Like I said, I'd love to get the Gucci stuff, but we can't use it at a full potential because we don't have the SIGs. If we had the SIGs, it'd be a different story. Now, like I said, listen, the glitchy stuff is coming soon. Once we get those 6, it's over. I'm gonna be in the minecart. I'm gonna be working on my player as much as I can. September 6th is on its way. 2K20 right around the corner, man. We just gotta wait a whole week. And yeah, that Friday comes in and it's over. I'm going hard as I can. I want to thank you guys so much again for showing me love on my previous video. I appreciate that so much. Really, I just dropped those videos. Those type of videos are just for the fans, man. Just for the fans to enjoy and you know, just give out my vibe and show them that this is like, you know, my style and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I always like putting myself out there and giving out my I don't want to say style, but like my creation and who I am, you know. If you get the idea, y'all. Listen, thank you guys so much. Thank you for stopping by. You guys knew I was gonna give you that fire, man. I do this, and I will stay. The consistency will keep on going. I will not fail. I will keep giving you guys the content you guys deserve. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe. Social media links in the description. Stay active on my Twitter. Follow me on my Twitter, man. It's been your boy FlipZ. Love you guys so much, and I'm out. Peace.